Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm bringing you guys just a makeup tutorial. I am actually, so it's gonna be like a makeup tutorial slash get ready with me. I'm actually getting ready for work right now. So, yeah. If you guys want to, grab your brushes, grab all the makeup that you want, and let's get ready together. Alright, so I'm going for a more satin, pinky undertone type of look. So first I'm going to go ahead with the newer Benefit Professional, so the Pearl primer, and since I am again going for a little bit more of a satin-y look today, I want my pores to, I should probably have a mirror on me. I want my pores to look like they're non-existent. So I'm just patting this on my cheeks. Put some on my nose and my chin. And I'm using the Pearl one because I don't want my skin to look matte. I want it to, but not too overly dewy where it's gonna bring out, you know, my pores. Whenever I wear a more luminous foundation, I like to do something that's gonna be a little bit more pore filling. And now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I am in Y205. I just take 2 pumps right on the back of my hand. And I like to drop in a few, 1 to 2 drops of the Makeup Forever Skin HD Skin Booster drops. So literally just like 1.5. Sure, why not? And then I'm going to take one from Laura Lee's book and blend out my foundation with the Y6 from Morphe. Alright, there we go. We are more up close and personal. There we go. I'm just going to start blending. I like to add in those Ultra HD booster drops into my foundation because I have very dry skin, and so a lot of times the foundation likes to, as I move it around, the foundation likes to like roll together, like bunch up, you know, and kind of flake off. So we do everything we can to prevent that. Alrighty, so as you can see, the skin looks pretty even now, but in areas like right here where I have a little bit more redness coming through, I just take the remainder of what was on my hand and I like to just pat. Now we're going to move on to concealer. I am going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I am in the shade Light. No shock right there. And since it's so rich and creamy, I like to just take it on my finger and just pat it on. And that really just like helps brighten everything up. And then I'll also take some straight down my nose, Cupid's bow, and on the sides of my mouth and nose, just because I tend to get a lot of darkness around there. And then I'm just gonna blend it all in with the same brush. I like and actually prefer to use a brush with this concealer, again, because it is such a thick consistency that the brush just helps blend it out very well. And again, I'm gonna take a few of the boosting drops just because I get very dry on my under eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my finger. I got some on my finger. And I'm just gonna pat that in, just to get some hydration And to also dilute the concealer just a teeny tiny bit, just because we're not going for like full coverage, and this concealer is very full coverage. But again, I'm not like swiping it, I'm patting. And now immediately before it creases, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in number 5. And I'm going to bake. I'm also going to do that on my smile lines. Again, I'm just pressing, I'm not swiping. My lord. And then with any remaining product still on the brush, I'm just going to pat that into my forehead. Just so that we don't crease on the forehead. And now while that's baking, I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, I know that I probably look a little bit scary, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'm really not doing a lot for the eyes. I'm actually just going to be using Becca and Chrissy Teigen's palette right here. So I'm just gonna grab this fluffy brush right here. This is just a Sephora blending brush, and I'm gonna grab that warm brown shade, and I'm just gonna swirl this around in my crease. I'm just doing this just to add a little bit of some color. I'm not going into a full-on eye look. That's why I don't actually even have any primer on my eyelids right now, because my eyelids naturally have a more pinky color to them, so that's why I'm not really doing anything crazy. I'm just blending this brown into the socket of my eye, just to give some dimension. Then I'm just going to grab this Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to actually mix the pink blush shade and then this darker color. I know that that darker color is a shimmery color, but it's fine. We're just going to pat that on the outer corner of the eye, and we still have that powder down there, so it's gonna be a very easy cleanup. Now I'm gonna take the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to take my finger. I'm just gonna take it on my finger and just put it on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna get that 441 brush again and just hit the middle of my lid just to blend those two colors together, just so that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm quickly just going to grab a pencil brush and do my lower lash, and I'm going to mix both the brown and the really bright coral pink shade together. And I'm not bringing this all the way in, I'm stopping like right here. And then just to keep with the fresh look, I'm going to grab the Marc Jacobs highliner in Pink of Me, and I'm gonna put that in the waterline. Alright, and now that that's all done, I just curled my lashes, and I'm now gonna add some mascara. This is Benefit's Bad Gal Bang mascara. I've been really loving this lately. And I took a lot of time in making sure that my lashes were really nice and curled, because just because it's such a soft look, I'm not going to be adding any false lashes. And then I'm going to grab that pencil brush again. I just sprayed it with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm going to grab the lightest shade from the palette again, and I'm going to put that on my inner corners. This is my newest favorite trick. I'm going to take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light, and I'm just going to grab a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E41. I'm just going to pick up some of the powder and just hit the areas of my face that don't have any powder on them right now. The reason why this is my favorite new trick is because it gives the skin a natural glow still. Normally I use a lot more of a shimmery powder, but since this is a little bit more of a satin finish foundation, I'm just using this one. If I were wearing a completely like matte foundation like L'Oreal Pro Matte or the Fenty Beauty foundation, I would probably use my Lancome Absolute powder. But for this, nah. And I'm going to hit my face with a little bit of contour. I'm actually going to grab the brown from the Becca palette, but I'm going to mix it a little bit with my Kevyn Aucoin Light Sculpting powder. And I'm not going for too structured of a contour, so I'm going to grab my Morphe M527 and just mix the two together. Just a little something, something. I'm not even going to contour my nose today. Just a very light bronze. Nothing too crazy, with just a little bit of structure. And then I'm going to grab my Morphe E3 and just lightly tap into these two colors right here for a blush. Ooh, that's so pretty. And now I'm going to take that Laura Mercier powder and just bake only certain areas. I'm only going to be baking the sides of my nose. And I'm also going to bring it just right over here just to sharpen that area. I'm not going to bake that area though, I'm just blending that right in, which will also help to diffuse that harsh line because I don't want it too sharp. My gum dusty. And now while my nose is still baking, I'm going to move on to highlighting. And I'm going to take a little mixture of the lightest pink shade in here, which is called Beach Nectar. And I'm going to mix that with my Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in Brilliant Strobe, just to give it a little bit more of a lighter color, just because this by itself on me is a little bit too dark as just a highlighter. So I'm gonna mix the two on my Morphe M510. So I'm just gonna pick up the two, and then I'm just gonna spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus. Oh my god, stunning. So pretty. Oof. God, that is beautiful. I'm gonna bring that all the way up in that nice long ass C shape. It's so pretty. I'm also gonna bring it down my nose and on my chin and Cupid's bow. I'm also going to put it at the very tip of my nose. Now I'm going to brush away the bake that I had cooking on my face. I'm going to go in with a little Urban Decay All-Nighter. I'm just going to go for like a regular nude lipstick. This is number 370 Jennifer's Nude by L'Oreal. And there y'all have it. This is the final look, you guys. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. Hi! Me in the little mirror behind. I know you probably are all wondering why the hell didn't I just use that mirror. The light is broken. And it's really heavy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for getting ready with me and for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. If you want to see me continue to do Get Ready with Me's, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see, well, more types of in-depth makeup tutorials. There's going to be more coming very soon, so Even if you don't subscribe, I'm still gonna probably post more in-depth makeup tutorials. That's just what it is. Let me know in the comment section down below what other types of videos you guys want to see next. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah.
Can't stop, won't stop moving. Don't speak the language.